Duggar family church, outraged by sinful, pants-wearing daughters. Ginger Duggar wears pants, not in her marriage, but literally. Jill Duggar wears pants. Rumor has it that Jessa Duggar wears pants. These revelations were astonishing to plenty of fans. It turns out that, to members of the fundamentalist church that the Duggars attend, these pants-wearing shenanigans are an outrage. A lot of people's parents make controlling decisions about how their children dress, but they take family dress codes to new extremes. The Duggar girls are essentially considered their father's property until they are married off, and must abide by his policies. And that means not wearing pants. At all. It also means always wearing sleeves on their shirts. It means no tight clothing. And while gender plays an absurdly important role in the Duggar worldview, until recent years, the Duggar boys weren't allowed to wear shorts. Those restrictions would be unpleasant just about anywhere. In Arkansas, in the hot and humid Southeast, it is tantamount to torture. In recent years, the Duggar boys have apparently been allowed to wear shorts, baring their scandalous shin flesh to the world. But, short of various sex and abuse scandals, has rocked the proverbial Duggar boat like the Duggar daughters in the past 12 months. Duggar fans were shocked to see Ginger Duggar wearing pants on a regular basis, a display that they saw as a giant middle finger to Jim Bob. Of course, it's the 23-year-old reality star's husband, Jeremy Viola, who gave her permission to set aside skirts for pants. Jeremy, a pastor in Laredo, Texas, has famously said that he doesn't believe Jesus saves people to force them to wear skirts. That's probably theologically sound. Months later, Jill Duggar wore pants out in public for the first time, also clearly with the permission of her husband, Derek Dillard. Furthermore, we were taken aback by Jill Duggar's facial piercing. Something that no one ever really expected to see on a Duggar. We may not know Jim Bob Duggar's private thoughts. If we did, we would potentially never be able to get a good night's sleep. It's assumed, though, that he reluctantly accepts his adult daughters wearing the devil's leggings because it's the will of their husbands. Crazy as it seems that anyone cares, at least that's something. Others in their community, however, are apparently even less tolerant. According to an Inquisitor report, the notoriously conservative fundamentalist church that the Duggars attend is less thrilled. Apparently, an anonymous commenter who claims to be a member of the Duggar church says that this is now a problem. The pants-wearing Duggar girls, critics say, are allowing young women to come into contact with them to be defrauded. We can only assume that this means something akin to deceived into thinking pants, which are for devil sluts, are okay. This commenter also claims that the Duggar girls who wear pants essentially force men who see them to lust after them. That's not how lust works as far as we understand it, but it's basically the thinking behind a lot of school dress codes. Finally, the commenter steadfastly believes that the wearing of pants is everything that God is against and represents. This comes on the heels of Jill Duggar wearing pants while addressing students about leading Christ-centered relationships. This isn't the only incident of other staunch conservatives within the Duggar social sphere who disagree about major issues. Jeremy Vuolo may be pro-pants, but he believes that the Duggars don't use their platform to be sufficiently anti-gay. Clearly, Derek Dillard believes in using his fame to bash a transgender teenage girl, and his in-laws did not publicly back him up. Several stars of Duck Dynasty even felt it would appropriate and non-heretical for Anna Duggar to leave the cheating Josh Duggar. Yet in the eyes of some of these anonymous and judgmental churchgoers, the Duggar girls may be inviting some sort of divine retribution. Again, we're talking about married die-hard conservatives wearing pants with the permission of their husbands and being called harlots. And speaking of people who might be branded as such, many fans believe that Joanna Duggar's pregnancy was premarital. If it comes out that Joanna and Austin Forsyth broke their courtship rules, the critics may say that the family invited this sin. Could showing off the tempting curves of their, covered-up legs be a gateway to all sorts of amorous, life-ruining rule-breaking? We may never know.